Yes, I'm live now. Hey, what's up? This is George Shamoun. As you saw the title, I'm gonna be talking about adding my CV to my website, and there is uh, there is a process I have to follow, and I want to explain it so we can share our opinions. This is a two-way conversation, so make sure you share your comments, questions, ideas, insight. So basically, again, this is about adding my CV to my website, and I want to help people do the same thing. Give them ideas, and if they're interested in doing that, because the reason is this came about after I was thinking about. I mean, all of us, most of us have jobs, and or you're getting education. And if you don't have a job right now and you're not getting education, you must have done something in life where you have some experience or some skills. And all of those can be under a CV or an application or a profile. And most of us are using social media like uh, to uh, to share your skills and background, CV, etc. Information related to those. And so, what came to my mind is that since I have a website and I'm looking for content to add to it, and I've been thinking what to add to it, I added some content, but I'm still working on it, and I've been hesitating, because whenever you do something like build a website or make an activity, you have to have some kind of motivation and you have to have some reason for doing it or urge. So then I thought, why don't I add my CV? My CV is ready and I have it already, to my website and see how it works, how uh, you know, because there is some process I have to follow. Since I have the website, I have Visual Studio Code for code editing. I know the basics of HTML5, CSS3, and some JavaScript, but for this, I'm not going to use JavaScript. There is no need for JavaScript. So basically, this is a project where you can work on adding your uh, your CV using HTML5, CSS3, and you have to use it because it's uh, it's in Word document or Office document. So the format will be different. You cannot upload your CV to your website and leave it as is. It's gonna be messed up. The format will be disturbed. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna look like a Word format because every platform, every have certain format, and certain software that you want to use for editing. So so this is what I'm thinking. So I figured I start making some some channels, some videos. This way I can share what I'm doing, and we can talk about it too. And so let me know if you have any questions or comments, or you have some opinions about doing that. Again, we're talking about adding a CV. I mean, obviously my CV in this case, and you can add your CV to the website. And also I can share with you what I'm using, what I want to use. But once you start, adding comments and talking about it, then we'll discuss it. So if you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for joining. And if you will be on a future replay, also I want to thank you for joining. And if you have any questions, submit it in a comment. And if you want to send me a question in private, send it to my Instagram. I have the link for my Instagram account. So make sure you add a comment, you ask a question, or share your opinion about making a website for your CV, or resume they call it. So they use those two interchangeably, CV and I want to ask you to if you have not subscribed already to my channel, please make sure to subscribe because I want to grow the channel. And the more I grow it, the more motivated I become, and the more videos I make like these to help you and help other with the questions, comments, ideas. So let me know if you have any questions or any specific ideas about making a website. So for your CV, and again, I'm gonna be using a Visual Studio Code for code editing because I'm moving my CV, which is in Word document, to my website, which has to be in HTML5 CSS3 document. So you have to know how to use HTML CSS5. And what's nice about making the this kind of transfer with the basic, because my CV is obviously so this is basically, it's an easy project for anyone who want to do that. So uh, basically it's all text. You don't have to worry about pictures, images, links, videos. It's all text. This will be a good project if somebody is getting into web development and adding your CV. And if you want to train, it will be a first project, and it can be a service for others if you want to do. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm coming to you live from the U.S. state of South Dakota, from the town of Sioux Falls, and it's Saturday morning or noontime. It's February the 8th, 2025. So if you're on this live stream, share your comments, subscribe, add a question, and let me show you. It's snowing here. We have some snow on the ground outside. So let me show you. It's snowing. So it has some substantial amount, maybe a couple inches or something. It snowed before, but not much. Now it looks like we're getting more snow. It's a nationwide. It's a Midwest wide, I should say, uh, storm. So yeah, I am back. So yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from, and how's the weather where you are. Is it cold, hot? Is it snowing, raining, or what? Sunny. So yeah, yeah. So again, we're talking about. I mean, I'm gonna start soon working on it, maybe, but I wanna see if there's people. If people are interested in it. So yeah, so let's see. So what I use is let me show you what I'm gonna be using. So basically, I'm gonna be using this. Gonna be using. This is my web hosting service. It's hostinger.com. Let me show you what I use here. So I am using. Let me add a note here. Okay, I am using Hostinger for my web hosting. For my web hosting. Hosting and VS Code as a code editor. My CV, my CV slash resume is in Word is a dot doc x format format. I will be using HTML5 and CSS3 for making it formatted for a web page on my website. All right, so I added some comments. Read it and make sure you add, you know, let me know if you have any questions. So first, I'm gonna log in into my web. I'm gonna start showing you what I'm doing here. This way we don't have to keep talking live like you know. So first, I'm gonna log into my web hosting account, and guys, make sure you let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me well? Can you see me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? I want to make sure that transmission is of a good quality. I want to make sure you can hear me and you can see me well, because I don't want to be talking to myself and nobody is able to understand me or hear me. So 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 let me show you my the background here. This is my website. Actually, this is my web hosting, and this is how I log into the back end of my website. And this is Hostinger, my web hosting company. And so, you know what? Let me add an affiliate link here. Okay. Let me add this in case somebody needs a website or web hosting. Use my link so I can make some commission, and it doesn't change your prices. So maybe old no longer work. If you change your link, your old one will no longer edit link. Okay, so let me use my affiliate affiliate link for web hosting with Hostinger, where I host my website here. No, actually, that's my email. Let me edit it. Uh, I use my remove. Okay. Copy. Okay. use my affiliate link here if you need web hosting for a website for your new website. I make some commission, but it does not affect your price. All right, so let me switch. Okay, I added a link. If somebody needs a website or a web hosting for your website and you're looking for one, I recommend Hostinger because I use it myself. I'm using it now. And I added the affiliate link, the referral link. If you use it through it, I make some commission, but it doesn't affect your price. With that said, let's log into my website. So now let me show you. So now if I go to the, once I log in, you kind of get this page, right? And let me know if you can see it or if you have any questions about it. So this is websites here. If you go to the left pane, you click on websites and it says website list. If you have more than website, it's gonna show you a list here. So I click on website list. And then this is my website here, the domain name, georgekcwebservices.com. I added it in a link if you want to check it out. And I'm still working on it. And this is the dashboard. Once you click on a dashboard, it's gonna give you access to other information about the website. So if you click on dashboard, you can have a menu here like this pane, and you have some information here, some widgets. So you can clear the cache here. This is the file manager. This is where you upload the website information, the web pages. And then this is a database. I haven't used it yet. You have auto installer if you want to install WordPress and other website builders. Then you have weekly backup. They back up the website every week. You get free email. It says active hosting, and that's the domain name. And it will give you when it was created. So I created this in November 29, 2024, about 3-4 months ago. And it says here the website is safe, no malware found. They scan your website for malware. And you can look at the Google page speed insights. It will give you the speed performance. Now it's given 86. 100 is the best. And then if you go to the left side here, you can find a lot of information about your hosting plan, performance, analytics. If you click on analytics, I'm not sure how accurate is the analytics because sometimes they include the bot. And then if you look here, it says number of requests is 1528. Even though you look at the website, there's not a lot of visitors, but the request, they can be a bot or automated, software or agents. And then it looks here, it says country, give you the country, Singapore, Ireland, United States, Brazil, Germany. It'll give you the IP address where the request came from. It'll give you the page or how it was accessed. And then it'll give you the domain here, what domain was accessed, and then it'll give you, it's filtered by last hour, last 6, last such and such, and then it'll give you the error, access logs, etc. So yeah, who accessed it, and let's see. Yeah, it'll give you more details about the pages that was accessed. So all of these, I don't even know what they are, to be specific, but yeah, and give you some IP address here. Yeah. So more. Still, it must be some kind of bot, you know. It looks like the same one, same IP address. So, yeah, that will give you the security. I went over the security malware scanner. No, there's a malware scanner. You can scan your website, and then it says no malware found in a premium web hosting plan over the last 30 days. So my website is safe. It says website is safe, and then you have the SSL certificate, and it'll give you it's installed, lifetime, active, never expired. You know, so most web hosting nowadays they'll give you SSL certificates that make sure your website is secure during transfer of information. And the way you know if it's secure on, I mean, if you have the SSL certificate, once you go to the website, it should have a lock here somewhere. It should give you a lock. Let me see. Yeah, HTTP view site info. Okay, so if you click, let me show you. If you click on this one here, this is my website, right? If you click on this, click on it, it's gonna give you connection is secured, and it'll show you this lock here. This is the SSL certificate causing this to be secure, and I'll give you some information about the cookies and etc. You know, so yeah, and so and then you go to the email. This email here, that will be for your domain. You know, you can use your domain name and create emails. So manage. Yeah, okay. It took me to the email, and it will show you information about the email accounts. It's powered by Titan. This is where you set up your email, you know, like your domain name, like health at, and you can use your domain name here. So let's go back to the dashboard, and then going down, it'll give you the file manager, FTP accounts, backups, and change password. They'll give you the database. If you understand databases of a web hosting, PHP, MyAdmin, remote, MySQL, management. Oh, management. Okay. Yes, so you have to know this. I don't know this much. And then you go to the advanced, then it'll give you the PHP configuration, cron job, SSS access, SSH access, PHP info cache, etc. These are additional for web development, you know. And if you look here, there's IP manager. This IP manager, you can specify the IP addresses where if you want to allow a specific IP address to access the website, or if you want to deny, if you want to block certain IP addresses, you can do that too, you know. But I never tried it. I never, you know, I don't know. I don't need it. That's the thing, you know. So going back to the website list, dashboard. So this is where my the files reside for my this website, the one you're looking at now, georgekcwebservers.com. I added the link in the chat box. It's hosted here. This is the hosting, and this is the file manager. This file manager contains all the files for this website. So if you click on it, if you want to make a change, this is where you go to make a change. You click on the file manager, and it's going to give you this page here, redirecting to the file manager. And this is the files if you want to make updates to your website, add content, remove content. But you have to know how to use HTML and uh, HTML5, CSS3, how to use the coding, and or how to use uh, templates to update your website, and this is where the website host. Usually, it's public HTML because everybody can access the web pages. So they give it the read access. So read and execute access. If you click on this one here, public HTML, you double click on it. So these are the files. Those are files for my website, for this website. So this website consists of those files hosted on this website. And again, when you want to make a change your website, oh, somebody says hi. Hi, Lane Cadwell. Thank you for joining the website, the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions. So let me switch back here. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know and I will answer you on this live stream. Again, this is George Shamoun. I want to thank you so much for this for joining on this live stream. If you have any questions, let me know. I am planning to add my CV to the website, to my website, and I'm talking about the tools I'm going to be using. I'm going to using my web host in the back end. I'm going to be using my CV, which is a Word document. It's a text based. And then I'm gonna upload it to my website, and I want to use Visual Studio Code to make editing to my to change the format from doc word processing format to HTML5 CSS because it's going to be hosted on a web page. Whenever you want to make changes to a document, you have to have a software that changes the format. It depends what platform you're hosting your document on. And in this case, I'm going to be hosting it from a Word document, moving it to a website. So it has to be a web page compatible. It means it has to be converted to HTML5, CSS3, and the JavaScript. But JavaScript, I don't have JavaScript on it. It's only HTML5, CSS3. So if you have any question to what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and if you're planning to do the same thing, add in your own CV to a website, let me know, and we can talk about it. I can help you, So this is a general before I start doing that. So if you're on this live stream, let me know. Say hi, drop a comment or a question in a comment box, and let me know if you have any questions. So yeah, there's only one person, but I'm sure people are tuning in and out. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop it in a box, in a chat box. So the first thing you have to edit the resume or the in in a code editor, which is Visual Studio Code. This is what I use. All right, let me see. These are here. Stand five. So all right. Specialist. All right, so I'm gonna start with Visual Studio Code, and let me show you Visual Studio Code. This is Visual Studio Code here. Let me. Okay, so I'm using Linux computer, Linux Ubuntu 22.04, and this is Visual Studio Code for code editing. I click on it. So, so this is, I'm opening Visual Studio Code now. All right, so what I want to do, okay, this is my CV here, my CV. Let me make a copy. So I'm gonna make a copy of it, copy, paste. Okay, so this is a copy here. Change the name. Web page. So it's gonna be on a web page basically. So web page, enter. Okay, new folder. Uh, resume, web page, web page. Okay, so what I did, I made a folder. I called it resume web page and added my a copy of my resume so I don't have to use the original one. And I named it web page. And now I'm gonna edit it with, open it with Visual Studio Code to see how it looks like. So we're gonna go here, close folder. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna open the one I made. Let's see. So this is Visual Studio Code. Once you open it, it's blank. You can close everything. It's a blank. And the way you open a folder in it, you're gonna go to File, Open Folder, and then you select the folder you want to work in. And this is the one I just made. It's right here, the resume web page. Open. Okay, so yes. Now this is my resume here, and this is how it looks as a Word document. Okay, first let me make sure live server is working. Extensions. Let me see live server live. Okay, live server. All right, so install this. Cancel. Live server install. Okay, so now I'm installed on the live server. I don't know, it was not installed. I don't know why. So okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's open in live. Okay, so open in live server, five server. Okay, let's see the five server, five server running there. Okay, okay. So let me show you how it looks like if you keep it in a Word document on a web page and you made it a web page. This is how it's gonna look like, you know. So let's change it to HTML document. So let me see. Gonna change it to HTML by adding the HTML at the end. So web page. Okay, rename. Actually save. Open. Gonna save it to alright, so web page save as okay, HTML. All right, so okay, we saved it as HTML. So open with live server. Okay, so it looks much better now. At least it's not okay, I see what happened. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this is when okay, so first what you want to do, uh, you want to save it. Like the first thing, it's saved in document dot docx. It's a document file, your resume. Then you gotta change it to save it as HTML. Once you save it at HTML, it's gonna look like this. This is live server. It's local on my computer. It's gonna look like this. This is how it looks like. So the format is not disrupted, you know. It looks okay, but it needs still some formatting. So if you look at it here, so this one here, this is how it looks like. And yeah, so it needs some formatting. I still have to work on it, you know. So let's see. I'm gonna upload it to the website to see how it looks. So if you have any questions, let me know. And so let's see. Let's see. Uh, 'So okay, I'm gonna upload it to this one here. Don't have 5. Oh, okay. All right. So Directing. Guys, if you have any questions, submit it in a comment. Let me know. And all right. So HTML, CSS. Okay, let's upload it to. First, I want to change the name again. Change its name. What page? Okay. So upload file, desktop, resume page, and this. So, so now I'm gonna change it to this one here. Let's see. All right. So now it's on my website. Yep. Yep. Okay. So I uploaded it, but it still needs some kind of formatting, you know. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you notice, it's right here now. Yeah. So if you look at it, this is how it looks like on my website. It's right here. So now it's on my website. I still have to make changes to it, but it doesn't look bad. You can read it, you know, because I changed it to HTML and still have to work on the formatting and to make sure it looks okay on mobile. I don't know how it's going to look on mobile phones and on a tablet. So I have to make sure it looks good too, you know. So let me see this. Let's do inspect. Okay, let's see how it's gonna look on mobile. This source toggle device. Okay, so this is the device. This is how it's gonna look. This is what's nice about the inspect in function in the browser. You can tell how it looks like on mobile, and so Yeah, it still needs some kind of formatting, to give it some border on around, and but it doesn't look too bad. Responsive. Yeah, yeah, at least it's not truncated, but it needs some border and margin around it. Let's see. Okay. XR. Let's see how it looks like on an XR. How it looks like here. Looks like here. So you can just see how it looks like on each one. See how it looks on the Pixel 7. Samsung. See how it looks on iPad mini. Oh, okay, it's not too bad still. Yeah, iPad mini, iPad Air, okay, iPad Pro. Yeah, so it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so I think it looks good. It's not too bad. It's yeah. Let me see if somebody have a question. Okay, there's only one person here. Do you have any question? Two persons. Let me know if there's any questions. Again, I'm making this. I'm transferring my CV to the website, and I just did it now. But it still needs some work. Like the margins. I'm gonna have to do more editing. But I just tried it. It worked. It worked fine. This is how it looks now. Let me add a comment here. This is my resume on my website. It's right here. So if you click on this link, you can find my CV. Yep, that's it. So this is how you add your CV to your website. It's not that difficult. So you can start with a Word document, and the from the Word document you can make some minimal changes. You don't need a lot of changes, even if you're not a code editor. Just minimal changes in Visual Studio Code. I just have to add a border maybe to it and a margin, and the separation is good. So it looks like the having a CV with a Word document, it can be placed on a website without any issues. I mean, you can leave it like this; it's readable. But I like to format it better. So if somebody is looking at it, they can read it well, they can see the border, they can see the margins. Because this one, it's at the edge of the uh, on the edge of the, what do you call it, the border, on the edge of the page, or the web page. So yeah, so submit your questions if you have any questions. I guess nobody have any questions. So yeah, that's how you do it. Anyone have a questions, let me know. If yeah, so yeah, so that's how you do it. This is how how you add a CV to your website. It's easy if it's in a Word for. I don't know. It's gonna look good still. It looks like the Word format. It's not too bad. You know, you can still use it. So yes. So this is how you do it, and you can add it on as a separate page on your website, and you can keep everything else the same if you have an existing website. But if you have a new website, you have a lot of freedom to plan it. You know, how do you want it? How does it look? So uh, anyone else have any questions or comments, or let me know. So this is how you do it. This is it wasn't bad. I thought like I have to do more. Lot of code editing, but it didn't look like you have to do a lot of HTML5, CSS3. But I can still add some border to it, and I can add some color, background colors if I want. But as of now, it has to be a text, and it shouldn't be formatted a lot so people can read it. You know, because a resume should be a text base. I mean, you can add a picture or a video if you want. I mean, this is another option. You know, I can add a video to it, and so people once they get to see it, they can see me presenting, or they can see me in person. You know, so yeah. If anybody have a question, let me know. So anyone is interested in making their own website, I added some links in a description in the chat box. You know, let me know. Uh, I can help you, you know. So, or if you have an existing website, you can just make a page for your CV and upload it, from even if it's a Word document, it still looks good. But it's up to you how you can edit it and change the edits, you know. So, if you're on this live stream or you're tuning in and out, I want to thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you're interested in this kind of topics, and I can help you. I can make videos like these. You know, let me know. So, anyone else? Questions, comments? Anyone else? All right. So I'll hang out 6 more minutes in case somebody have any questions before I leave. It's been almost an hour, and I don't see anybody having questions. So I will still wait about maybe few minutes, maybe 5, 6 minutes. So at the close of the hour, I will wrap up the video. But in case somebody have a question, I'll give you a few more minutes, 5 more minutes maybe. Again, I've been talking about the adding your CV to your website. You know, this way it will be independent. It's not on any places, on any platform that you cannot control. You know, having it on your website, you can control the traffic or send somebody. And if somebody's uh, is on your website, Nobody is competing with you. Your website is for you only. Nobody is competing with you. So let me know if you have any questions and any. Just turn this off. Lane Caldwell. Guys, let me know if you have any questions before I wrap up the video. Still have about 4 minutes. It will be 1 hour. So, questions, comments, insights. Can you see the snow? I don't know if you can see the snow. Can you see it? I don't even know if you can see it. This is the back camera. Yeah, you see the snow outside. It's snowing today. Anyone else have a question? Questions, comments? I forgot to flip it. All right. Anyone have any questions or any comments about making a website, adding your CV as a web page? Let me know. All right. Still 2 more minutes and I will wrap up this video. I'll end the session. If you have any questions, submit it right now. So 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'll close the video. I'll wrap it up. It's gonna be done. But you can still add questions, if you want. Count down 1 more minute. Any questions? I still have 1 minute. 1 minute to wrap up this video to finish it. Let me know if you have any questions. 20 seconds. All right. Make sure if you're interested in this kind of topics and live streams, talking on a live, let me know and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, all right. With that said, thank you so much. See you on the next video. maybe this evening or tomorrow. Have a great day or great evening. Thank you.